Hey friends, I uh, I kind of snuck out. I mean, by snuck out, I meant like I came out here before they closed this private beach, and I just kind of hid behind a tree. I mean, not like super hidden, but like I picked a dark spot and just planted myself there, and slept for a couple hours just to make sure, like I was good before setting up my tripod and my recording stuff and having a blast making uh, videos out here with no one around but the ocean and like the stars and an awesome breeze and all that kind of stuff. And anyways, I'm having so much fun. Like this is my first time ever like really like taking myself on like a solo trip, and it was kind of just a last minute thing. I was like, I just really need to get away and just be by myself for a little bit because I know that this coming year is going to be I'm gearing up for like, to be more settled for a while. Anyways, I was just having a blast, like making some videos to like some stuff from Moana, and then that Sleeping Beauty video that I made the other day where I was playing with the beach blanket came up, and like I want to cry watching it. Like it makes me think of when I was a little girl. I mean, Sleeping Beauty was my favorite princess when I was a kid, out of the ones that were out at the time. Then it became the Little Mermaid and so on, but man, I sure do feel like Sleeping Beauty right now. I mean, like my childhood was, I do feel like I was hidden out in the woods and it was really magical. And I just took that magic for granted, like like we were financially poor, but man, we were so rich with nature, with like a creek and forest and like the largest variety of like plant and animal life that I could imagine having access to as a kid. And seeing that video of me playing with the blanket just made me think of my childhood and reminded me of how important play is. Play is so important, and some of you may know that my thesis work in grad school was on game based learning. So I've been a gamer my entire life, In fact, I think you could say that pretty much everyone on this planet is a gamer because we all, as kids, start off, we learn through play. Play is fun and exploratory and an adventure, and it makes you feel good to figure things out and to exercise creativity. Like what can you use this thing for? That sort of thing. And unfortunately, at some point in our lives, we're told that we have to stop playing, which is just it's the worst advice ever. And I remember I remember when I was a little kid, and my parents told me that one day I was going to have to stop watching cartoons. And I don't know if I knew the F word at that point in my life, but basically I said the F word in my mind. I was like, F you. Hell no. I'm always going to watch cartoons. I don't watch them that much anymore, but I still love them. They're just, what, why do we tell people, oh, one day you're going to be too old for cartoons. One day you're going to be too old for midriff shirts. You are white, so you can't date a black person. You're a woman, so you can't ever be like CEO of like a giant company or some shit like that. Like, why do we tell people that they can't do things? Why don't we tell people what they can do? Which, I mean, is anything and everything that they put their heart and mind to. I never understood all of the freaking like division in the world and limited thinking. Like I mean, why don't we spend our times, imagining like, more and more, fun, beautiful, wonderful things that, like everyone can enjoy. Like why do I feel like we're stuck in the dark ages? I mean, I know this is better than or I think it's better than what the actual dark ages were like, but man, I just feel really fortunate, and sometimes I feel kind of guilty because I know I'm an old soul, and I just I just knew shit when I was born, man. Like I knew so much stuff as a kid, and I just knew I just knew when people were full of shit and when people were genuine and stuff like that. Now over time in my life, I got conditioned through societal programming, and kind of my internal compass became like a little cloudy. But for the most part, I'm really proud of myself for always listening to my heart, trusting my heart. And I trust my heart because, I mean, I don't know what God y'all believe in, if you believe in one, and you don't have to. But for me, like, God is my heart. God gave me my heart, which means I can trust my heart to guide me Right. I can trust my heart to help me understand, like what's wrong and what's right and how I should feel about things or whatever, and whether, like something written down in a book hundreds and thousands of years ago is bullshit or not, you know? Like, I wish I wish that I could teach everyone in the world how to listen to their own heart. The world needs more heart. It needs more authentic hearts that aren't buried under, like years and years and years of being told what they can and can't do. Limiting beliefs, I think is what they're called. Man, guys, let me just say, I really do deserve an honorary degree in psychology. I mean, I really do. Man, I've done so much work on myself over the years. But to get back to game based learning, you know what I like about game based learning? Is finally, like if you wait long enough, everything comes back around. And, game based learning, I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody realized, oh, wait a second, kids learn through play. That's the natural form of learning, and it's fun. So it's got a good engagement factor. How can we package this? How can we package this in a different way? Give people the same thing, but in a different way so that maybe they'll like it better. Oh, let's make it sound more serious, guys. Instead of being, like, play-based learning, we'll be like game-based learning. Yeah, game, like get fired up, competition and stuff. Yeah, that's fun. It doesn't have to be that kind of game, but it's probably what most gamers like the challenge, that sort of thing. Anyways, when I was doing one of my demos for my game, and I think I was talking about it, may have been at my thesis show, I said something along the lines of so many people grow up being told that they can't do this, they can't do that they're not good enough for this or that. You know, these people really need someone to give them permission to go back to what they know their soul and their heart wants them to do, which is play and be joyful and happy and all of that kind of stuff. Like, the sad truth is that people feel like they need permission from other people in order to listen to their own hearts and be themselves. And there aren't enough people in the world that give other people permission to do that. So, if you're someone that's, in a position where you can help encourage other people to play and stuff, permission to be themselves and to explore and to take risk and not be perfect at things, then please do that. Even, well, I was going to say, even I need permission for other people. But basically, I just give myself permission to do whatever I want. I think about other people and I'm like, I really wish they'd give me permission. But since they're probably not even thinking about this. I'll just do what I want. And I'll pretend they gave me permission. Or I won't care. I tell myself I won't care. Man, I care so much. I'm trying to reprogram myself, like not to think about or worry about what other people think. And it's so hard. Oh, it's so hard. So many years, so many years of, I guess, basically being a people pleaser. And like, I mean, I've always taken like fairly good care of myself, but not as well as I should have. And man, people don't like it. People don't like it when you stop being a people pleaser. But the thing is that one day those people are going to wake up. They're going to wake up and realize that they've been people pleasers too instead of pleasing themselves. And when they do, they'll understand and they'll be a lot happier. So I have hope, despite all odds, for the future of humanity. Even though I've had students that didn't know how to use a ruler or a pair of scissors, and that makes me concerned. Or read. Yeah, they don't know how to read or write. Man, they don't know how to do a lot. I mean, there are things that they know how to do. So at least there's something. Man, they can text with one hand really fast. It's like magic. I'm like, how the hell do you do that? Oh well. Anyways, I'm just rambling now, so I'm gonna go back to doing my thing. I probably have like an hour of sunlight of darkness left. So I think I'm going to go get in the ocean because I want to go for a night swim. I don't think it gets very deep, but I'll at least wade into it a little bit. But yeah, guys, I wish you could all run away to a private island like me. Just know I'm documenting this experience for you so that I can share it with you for those of you that are unable to get away. Peace, guys.